will put you in a better place to make an informed decision on whether Boise, Idaho, or anywhere in the Treasure Valley is the right spot for you. Because you want to know as much as possible before you make a big move, right? Now keep in mind that these key things, they evolve because we're in different markets at different times. There's a different stuff going on in the Valley now than there was, say, 5 years ago. So what was true a few years ago may not be relevant today, but that's why I'm here to keep you informed with the latest insights into Boise's real estate market and its lifestyle. So number one is new developments are booming. Boise is growing and fast. The Treasure Valley is seeing major new developments, bringing in thousands of new homes. This is a huge opportunity for homebuyers looking to secure a property early in what is expected to be highly desirable areas. I've had clients who moved into the first phase of new developments before, and it's always a mix of excitement and challenges. You're getting in at the best possible price, but you also need to have patience as roads, parks, amenities gradually take shape around you. If you can deal with a little dust and the sound of construction during the day, you're going to see fantastic equity gains over time. But again, there are challenges. I have clients who moved into a new development 4 years ago. They gained quite a bit of equity on their home alone, of course, over those 4 years, but they are still waiting on that community pool to be built. So understand things don't always go as planned. But let's talk about 3 major projects that are shaping the future of the area. First, you have Locale, a master planned community by CBH Homes, our largest quantity builder in Idaho. Locale is in South Boise, and at its build out will add around 3,000 homes. What I love about CBH is that they definitely serve the local market housing needs, like bringing affordability. A large percentage of their home buyers are first-time home buyers, so they have that entry-level price point, allowing more buyers to break into the market. And CBH is spread out across 57 communities around the Treasure Valley and even beyond, so they have a huge footprint. Locale specifically is set to have industrial space, think storage units, retail space, schools, an amphitheater. Oh, and something else to note about CBH is that they are 100% spec builders, so they always have standing inventory. When you are ready to purchase, you know you can find a home available. You don't have to wait for build times or go through the hassle of selecting a standard home with certain price, only to have it increase once you've added upgrades. The next is Avamore, located in the foothills of Boise. It's now been officially annexed into the city of Eagle. There are about 800 homes now, but the plan is that there will be 6,000 homes at its build out. This annexation into Eagle was a bit of a big deal because it impacts things like school districts, property taxes, public services. Avamore has a bit of a unique vibe. It is a little bit farther outside of the closest city, which is Eagle, and kind of has this high desert feel, and definitely embraces the outdoor living lifestyle with hiking and biking trails surrounding the development, making it a pretty attractive option for those who love an active lifestyle. And now they recently opened a charter school in Avamore that will add more grades as the school grows. But unlike Locale, Avamore has a number of different builders building in its community and at a wide range of price points. It has some existing retail infrastructure with a restaurant and a gas station and a small mercantile, but as the community grows, obviously the commercial and retail infrastructure will grow along with it. The newest entrance into the Valley's master plan community stage is Valnova, a massive development in Eagle Foothills that's generating a ton of buzz. It's a great example of Boise's growth and how it's spreading outward. With more people moving in, the demand for housing is pushing development into areas that were once considered rural or completely untouched. If you're looking for a little more space but still want to be close to Boise and Eagle, this is a community to keep your eye on. There are a number of phases and builders going into this community, covering everything from townhomes to modest-sized single-family homes to semi-custom to custom builds. So this community is slated to bring on 7,000 new homes to the Valley over the course of the next 30 years. Obviously, with a community of that size, you'll have schools, parks and recreation, retail, community center. Valnova really is set to be a master plan community like we haven't seen before in the Treasure Valley. Again, I would make the point that if you're considering buying a new construction home and the timing is right, getting in on the ground floor can have huge benefits. Early buyers gain the most value as new phases roll out. So just something to keep in mind. The second thing I want to tell you is that Boise is no longer a bargain. There was a time when Boise was an undiscovered gem to offering ridiculously low housing prices. But those days are behind us. While Idaho might still be seen by outsiders as just a potato state, people are catching on to the lifestyle perks, the safety, the friendly communities, and incredible outdoor access to adventure. I talk to buyers all the time who consider other states like Texas or Tennessee because there's no state income tax in those two states. But more often than not, those that talk with me that are considering Idaho, well, they end up choosing Idaho because of the quality of life. I recently worked with a family who was initially considering Texas, but they ended up choosing Boise because of that big city yet small town vibe, the slower pace of life, the outdoor activities available right in your backyard. They told me that even though Idaho has state income tax, they felt like the access to outdoor adventure and 4 seasons would improve their quality of life. If you're thinking about relocating to the Treasure Valley, it's important to come with realistic expectations. Home prices have increased, but they still offer great long-term value. Plus, with continued growth and demand, buying now still puts you in a strong position for appreciation over the next several years. There was even a recent article that ranked Idaho as a state that will hit $1 million median home price in the next decade. Hard to believe, I know, for this small, quiet state, so we will watch and see. But any way you look at it, we continue to grow. If you're new to my channel, I'm Erica Toffel, Global Real Estate Advisor with Group 1 Sotheby's International Realty. I specialize in helping you relocate to Boise or anywhere in the Treasure Valley. If you need help with any of your real estate needs, reach out. Send me a text, write me an email, give me a call. My information is on the screen. And please be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you get notified every time I drop a new video. And if you're watching on your television screen, you can scan the QR code to contact me directly. And if you want a daily glimpse into life in the Treasure Valley, events, homes, local happenings, be sure to follow me on Instagram at Erica Toffel Real Estate. Let's talk about the weather and what you need to know. Boise's seasons are beautiful, but come with some nuances you should be prepared for. Spring and fall are absolutely stunning, but they can feel like the shortest seasons of the year. Just when you're getting used to the perfect weather, it changes, which is sort of something you should know about Boise weather in general. And in any season, it's completely erratic. In the middle of summer, you might have a hailstorm and a cold front, or be in the middle of winter and have sunshine and hit a warm sunny day. The moral is be prepared for anything because the weather you have in the morning might not be the weather you have in the afternoon. So spring and fall we've covered, but let's break down the two more aggressive seasons. So summer can be hot with temperatures reaching 100 degrees or more on occasion, but we get cool evenings and also long daylight hours, like expect sunsets at 9:30 or 10 p.m. I remember one summer a friend visited from California and was shocked that we were still sitting outside on the patio at 10 p.m. with plenty of natural light. It's a great perk if you love spending time outdoors in the evening. And one of the things I loved most when we moved here was that my children could go ride their bikes in the neighborhood and literally come home when it was getting dark, which for summer was nearly 10 o'clock at night. So they were getting a full day of activity and being outdoors and having fun with friends. Speaking of sunlight though, when buying a home, consider orientation. If you have young kids, do you want their bedrooms facing the evening sun? If you're an empty nester, should your driveway to help melt snow and ice faster? These details do matter. But with summer also comes fire season. Depending on the year, wildfires from surrounding states or even Canada can bring in smoke, affecting air quality for a few weeks. Some summers you barely notice it. Other years, like this past summer, we had 6 or maybe even 8 solid weeks where the air quality was rough, making it difficult for people with respiratory issues to enjoy the outdoors. Actually, for anybody to enjoy the outdoors. It was like heavy air, kind of felt like smog in Los Angeles. Now, our winters are mild. Snow happens, but it's nothing like the Northeast. Occasionally, schools will have call snow days if roads aren't safe for buses. A lot of my clients moving from warmer climes are nervous about the snow, but it's really manageable here. The city does a great job of keeping roads clear, and the snow usually melts really quickly. It's been almost 10 years since we had a really heavy winter where the snow wouldn't let up. That was Snowmageddon, and we had a record-breaking 6 snow days from school that year. The inversion effect is a winter phenomenon where cold air gets trapped in the valley, leading to stagnant and sometimes unhealthy air quality. It's something to be aware of, especially if you have asthma or respiratory issues. My fourth hot tip is caution about the political climate and what to expect. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. Idaho has a reputation, depending on who you ask. It's either too conservative or becoming too liberal. The truth, it's a balance. The city of Boise leans more progressive, while surrounding cities tend to be more conservative. I've had clients express concerns about whether they fit in politically. The reality is, Idahoans are generally kind and welcoming, and there's a mix of opinions just like anywhere else. You'll find people with strong viewpoints, and those tend to be the most vocal, but for the most part, folks just want to enjoy a good quality of life and be a good neighbor. What else would you like to know about Boise that I haven't covered yet? If there's something, please leave it in the comments below. Finally, can I just say, Boise is way cooler than people give it credit for. People from out of state tend to underestimate Boise, but here's the deal. We are a lot cooler than you think. We have year-round outdoor adventure, a clean, vibrant downtown, and so much more. I recently took a client downtown for lunch, and they were completely blown away by how clean and safe the city is. They expected something small and sleepy, but instead they found an energetic, thriving place with amazing restaurants and entertainment. And that's really true for anywhere in the valley. If you're thinking about making the move, let's chat. I can help you find the right home, the right community for you, and navigate that transition smoothly. Plus, I know some really great places to eat. For more videos about Boise, Idaho, and the Treasure Valley in general, click on one of the other videos on the screen. Thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one.